in Colombo as the International Distillers Limited celebrates the spirit of joy as they unveil the ASCOT REGAL. Director and the Chief Executive Officer of International Distillers Limited. Mr. Kemal, congratulations on a very successful launch, and we're celebrating the spirit of joy today. How are you feeling right now? What are your thoughts on this event?
I'm feeling very joyful actually. I think it's an excellent event. We've been wanting to launch this a range of premium gins. And I think this really hits a sweet spot in the market for a locally manufactured but international standard a gin which really I think meets the expectations of the premium consumers and really fits into the global drinks culture in Sri Lanka.
All right, so speaking of worldwide or world-class quality of beverages, tell us a little bit about how or what inspired this, and also how the International Distillers Limited, because it clearly has a wonderful, wonderful objective behind this. And could you tell us how it contributes to our society, our country, and your thoughts on that as well?
So, International Distillers has always been at the forefront, I think, of the international spirits market in Sri Lanka. We were actually founded as a Sri Lankan arm of Gilbey's of London, part of a much larger group, the Grand Metropolitan Group. And from that time, I think we were at the cutting edge of making international spirits locally.
Can you tell us or share your thoughts about the future, and tell us a little bit about the way forward when it comes to the strategy of the business?
So I think our plans are to continue on this trajectory. We are hoping to elevate our brands to a different level, which serves, as I say, the premium consumer and the premium HoReCa and retail trade. This is not the end of the journey. We have other exciting plans to continue on that path.
We're definitely looking forward to it, and thank you so much for speaking to us. Congratulations on the launch once again, and I hope you have a wonderful night ahead. Thank you so much, Mr. Kemal.
Thank you very much.
I am here with the director of the International Distillers Limited and a trendsetter, Charini Suryage. Ladies, how are you feeling right now? It's been a wonderful launch of a brand new brand. I'll ask you, Indu, how are you feeling? What are your thoughts about the event?
We are very excited to launch this new gin. I think it has been very well received by the public, and we're all very excited.
Well, we're very excited as well. And Charini, there is a special reason as well. I know you're thrilled to be here, but there is also another reason. Could you mention that as well?
We did the design for the dress to match one of the new launches, one of the bottles, to go with the color theme. So we designed the dress that Indu is wearing right now.
Oh, it's lovely. And also, okay, speaking a little bit about the brand, speaking a little bit about the flavors, tell us about that. How are you liking the flavors? And what are your thoughts about the flavors that has been launched today?
Well, there are 4 flavors. There is the dry gin, there is the citrus swirl, the blueberry burst, and the elderflower. They're all good, but I think so far the most popular has been the elderflower. I think that's unusual. There isn't a similar thing available in the market today. Also, I love the color of the blueberry burst. I think it's a gorgeous color, which is why I designed this dress based on that color. And Charini, with her creative genius, has helped me to put this together. And also you can make wonderful cocktails with all 4 varieties.
And okay, speaking about how we have 4 different flavors, do you have a favorite? Or
Elderflower for me as well. Yes.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for speaking to us. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. Thank you so much to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Right now, I have with me Mr. Sujiva Jayamana, the Chief Marketing Officer of the International Distillers Limited. Mr. Sujiva, how are you feeling right now? Congratulations on a very successful launch of a brand new ASCOT Regal. It's brought a wonderful world-class quality drink to the market. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm feeling really fabulous, and I really have to thank the audience for endorsing ASCOT for over a period of 40 years.
Well, very thrilled for the event and the launch as well. Tell us a little bit about the product and about the event in general. What was it that inspired this brand to be launched?
Yeah, it's actually the consumer insight. We've seen that we've been in the market for over 4 decades, and we've seen that we need to be more connected to the consumer. We need to be more connected in every touch point. So we understand that there is a big market audience, even to premiumize drinks and to appreciate local brands as much as they appreciate imported spirits.
Yes, and also speaking about bringing out the local brands to the market, tell us about the future. And because there's so much that's going on in the country and there's so much that could be done as well, how would this product bring out the best for the country?
Yeah, I think it is very important for Sri Lankans to appreciate our Sri Lankan manufactured items. And we've been pioneers in driving this. We have premiumized our brands. I think it is a good opportunity for the Sri Lankan consumer to appreciate this. It is as much as we have the know-how, the technology, the expertise to manufacture world-class products.
As you definitely should be. All right, Mr. Sujiva, thank you so much for speaking to us. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations once again.
And thank you so much for coming and taking the time. Your presence has been very appreciated. Thank you.
The pleasure is all ours. Thank you very much, Mr. Sujiva. Right now, I am here with Ishan, a consumer of the wonderful brand that has just been launched, the ASCOT Regal. Ishan, how are you feeling about the launch? Tell us your thoughts about this wonderful launch of the ASCOT Regal.
I've got to say, this is wonderful. I mean, look at how many people turned up, and it's pouring with rain. It is a wonderful event, wonderfully organized, and the cocktails that have been served are really surprising me today. I thought it would be, samples of the regular gin, but I mean, these new flavors that have been launched tonight, they're really something to taste. Very happy.
Yes, exactly. And also tell us a bit about the drink itself. Tell us about the quality of it. Tell us your thoughts about the brand and what you think this brand can give to the consumer.
Well, I'm a gin drinker, and coming from the States, brands like Hendrix, Bombay Sapphire, they're like the premiums. They're always on your shelves. And when I come into Sri Lanka, then I see all these new local premium brands, and I'm shockingly surprised at these new flavors and how you can make these new cocktails and twists on cocktails. And for a tropical country that's a tourist country, coming and sampling these new drinks and new flavors, it's fantastic. I mean, I want to stock these. I mean, these new things I'm tasting are really, I'm so proud to be, here in this time. It's wonderful. It's hats off. It really.
Absolutely. And also, do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite flavor?
Of these flavors, the lime flavor, I'm a martini guy, and I like that. So I was thinking I can miss out on a couple of ingredients and just load this up. It's really good. I do recommend it very much.
The wonderful thing about ASCOT Regal is that it has so many flavors and it's full of flavor as always. So thank you so much, Ishan, for a very flavorful discussion or interview that you had with us. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much, ASCOT.
Now I'm here with Anusha and Jerome from the Swiss Hospitality Management. Welcome to our interview, and also thank you for speaking to us. It's a pleasure, and also we are here at the launch of a wonderful product. What are your thoughts on it? We have an ASCOT Regal right now. What are your thoughts on it?
Really great event. So glad to be here, and thank you for having us. I'll be honest, I was skeptical because I'm not a gin drinker. I'm a wine drinker, wine. I came along because my husband's in the hospitality industry, so I came along with him. But I'm pleasantly surprised. From London, London love their gin, but I've always gone with the wine. But I don't know, I think maybe I'm a fan. So yeah.
Well, I'm sure Ideal is very thrilled to hear that as well. Also, you're from the hospitality industry, I was told. What are your thoughts on it? How do you think this product is going to help the hospitality industry? Tell us your thoughts on that.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Normally when we say hospitality, we tend to just teach about international brand. But having this kind of brand here, and it's exceed the international level, so it's definitely, I think most of our hospitality students need to be aware of it, how great this, especially this brand is, and how we can promote this brand. And it's amazing to drink. It's not just the local that we have to promote. It is great that we can promote. And normally I'm always the rum guy, but after having this fantastic brand launch and gin, I think I'm now in a fence to just move from rum to gin because of ASCOT. I think I'm glad and I'm really happy that something brand like this international standard, especially with alcohol. I'm quite really medical about alcohol, but this is amazing. I think this is bringing the brand to the international level or even exceed the international level that's currently available.
And what are your thoughts about the flavors? Because there's so many flavors, and considering how it's of world-class quality, what are your thoughts on that? What are the thoughts on the flavors as well?
Yeah, I think that's what it is for me, because with wine, I love the complexity of the flavors, and I'm getting that from these. I love how you mixed up the cocktails as well. I think that's the most exciting thing for me. So yeah, I think you've converted the rum drinker and you've converted the wine drinker. So.
It worked. And what are your thoughts?
This is really subtle. That's what thing I like about, because sometimes each drink has its kind of ours. Normally, because me not being a gin drinker, I always find gin is really just kind of more sharp and just too hot. But this is just amazing. It just goes with any palates, and especially with the cocktails, it's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, well, thrilled to hear that you love it. We love it as well. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Anu Shandiram, and have a great night ahead. Thank you so much. I'm here with Harpo Gunaratna. Harpo, wonderful night. It's the brilliant launch of the ASCOT Regal. What are your thoughts on such a successful launch?
So first and foremost, I like to say, it's amazing to see that local companies are coming out with such great brands. The taste is great, and it's like I said, it's a great gin. It's a good thing that it hit the market, and I'm sure a lot of local consumers will appreciate the fact that it blended really well, and I look forward to having more gins. After obviously tasting ASCOT, hats off to IDL. They've done a great job actually.
Absolutely, and also speaking about such world-class quality, bringing out the best for the local consumers. How do you think it's going to help our local consumers? It can attract so many foreign consumers that are joining or like that will be coming into Sri Lanka as well, and to the hospitality industry. What do you think could change? How would this product bring in the change?
Yeah. So yeah, the hospitality industry needs people like Ideal and things to come out and compete with the market outside, And launching products of this nature is obviously going to bench ourselves very much higher. And I see that happening not only with gin, but I'm sure with all other products as well, what are in the pipeline. So it's a great thing for the country. It's a great thing for the consumer, and obviously, there's revenue for the government as well. So I think it's a great thing. I think the country and the government should allow, liberalize such things, and I think it's an excellent thing.
Absolutely, and also just to touch up about the flavors, how do you like the flavors? Is there a favorite of your own?
Yeah, so the one I had was, the ale one. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Yeah, that was really cool. And I wish them very well. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. It's been a pleasure. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I have here with me Dinesh Vijay Singha. Dinesh, how are you feeling about the successful launch of the ASCOT Regal? What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's great. I'm very happy to be here. And it's a great party. Actually, I was supposed to be here yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but I'm glad I made it today. It's a great party and a very, very successful launch, I must say. Yeah.
Exactly, and also 4 flavors, 4 wonderful, very flavorful flavors. Did you try them all? What are your favorites?
I've tried 3, the London Dry and the Citrus Burst and the Elderflower. I loved all 3. The London Dry is a classic, so it's on point. Elderflower is awesome, so that's my favorite. This is not putting the other 2 flavors down. It is just it's a new thing, and I think it'll be very, very popular. Yeah.
Absolutely, and also just speaking about how this is best quality coming into the local market for the consumers, what are your thoughts on it?
I think ASCOT has always had a great product. There's never been a doubt about the quality of the product. And I think historically we produced great gins in Sri Lanka, ASCOT being one of them. And I think we filled, if you may, a minor shortfall in today's world, which is marketing the product out there. I think the new branding will do immensely well for ASCOT, and the 3 new flavors introduced will also go a long way in making ASCOT the market leader in gin.
Absolutely. Well, Dinesh, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful night ahead. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Pleasure being here. Thank you for asking me to do this. Thank you.